Washington, you're a few years older than Nitish. Did you have any advice, any shrewd advice that you had to give him, or did you just let him play his natural game today?
I mean, not at all. If anything, I just kept reminding him what the team required from that particular situation. We definitely had an objective and message from the dressing room every now and then. So I just had to sort of tell him, what is important at this point of time, and if we can just focus on this, rest of the things will be taken care. I think both of us complemented each other really well, and definitely the communications that we had with each other helped us and the team as well.
Yes, go ahead.
Washi, can you talk us about that? What's the environment like? What we can expect for tomorrow? You guys did really well as far as batting is concerned. Now, what's the planning for tomorrow?
I mean, obviously, I still feel there's something for the bowlers in this wicket. So if you can get them all out around 100, 150, I think.
Are you talking about spinners?
Generally, for bowlers, there is something on the wicket because I mean, sun hasn't come out a lot, and it's been overcast for most of the game until now, I guess. So, I mean, if we can bowl in the right areas, if we can take our chances, I'm sure we should be able to get them for 150, and day 5 will be a lot exciting.
You spoke about how both of you backed yourself to play a different sort of game. Reddy was quite aggressive. You, on the other hand, really showed a lot of restraint. How difficult was it to sort of do that?
I mean, to be very honest, I was just focusing on what's required of me from the team's perspective. That sort of gave me a lot of clarity, and it made things easy for me to focus on the things that I'm supposed to be focusing, because we were very sure and aware that team was what the team required throughout the day, and the coach and the captain kept reminding us about it. So think in that fashion, I guess in terms of clarity, I think we were very sure as to what exactly we would need to do.
Was the message mainly to bat through a particular number of balls or a particular length or run?
No, it was definitely important for us to spend a lot of time out there in the middle, because runs would come at some stage, even if it didn't in some phases of the game. Runs would definitely come, but the most important thing was to obviously dig in, especially with that partnership, and spend a lot of time out there in the middle. I think we did that pretty well today.
Yeah, sure. See, the special celebration of Nitish. First he scored a half century, he scored he's like a pushpa, and 100 is like humbling the Bahubali. So it's really not a flower, it's a fire. So what kind of
Not Bahubali, it's pushpa.
Pushpa. The second one was Bahubali.
Pushpa, not Bahubali.
Please.
I mean, you said it yourself. It's fire and not flowers.
Okay. No, but what you guys can talk after that?
I mean, it's a celebration. He's killed it, honestly. I'm sure he's got many more up his sleeves. I mean, it'll just be a matter of him getting many more hundreds, and you guys can see a lot more celebrations from him.
Washi, there was a little bit of tension in the end with wickets falling, and sort of seemed like a century might not come. So there was a little bit of tension there, and then eventually there was elation. What was it like in the dressing room waiting for it?
I mean, the way he batted, he definitely deserved 100, isn't it? Like, we knew it was going to come. I mean, we knew God would be very kind in that perspective. So yeah, we were very confident that he would go past his 100, and eventually he did. It was very special. I mean, it's an amazing experience to sort of be a part of. So.
Yeah. Washi, till you and Nitish came together, everybody was talking about the Australia's victory. That Australia started to win the match. Now you have brought the Indian team back to the victory path. So what sort of target are you expecting to reach to win the match? What sort of target India you have in your mind?
Honestly, every session would be important. Starting from the first session tomorrow. I guess if we could bowl well and if we could pick wickets, we should be able to get them all out for about 150. And if we can, I'm sure we'll be able to get anywhere between 250 to 300 on day 5. That will be a lot exciting as well.
Because we are having
Sir,
two spinners.
sir, let's wait for this.
Watching when you guys came back after the rain break, Australians were bowling a lot of dot balls. The field was more of a defensive field. So they were trying to bowl, and both of you guys were nearing your milestones. So what was the discussion happening between at that point?
I mean, we had to be patient at that time. We would only fall if we're lacking patience at that time. And we kept telling each other that, you know what, this is not going to be happening for a long time. It's very important for us to be patient and see through this spell. We sort of knew for a fact that it wouldn't be for a very long time. And yes, I mean, we just were communicating with each other whatever was important for us to do for the team, and it went well today.
Final two now. Sorry.
Watching big crowd all 3 days already. You are used to playing a T20 game or a limited overs game in front of such massive crowds, but a youngster like you, still early days in Test cricket, this is obviously his first tour. How difficult or easy is it to kind of concentrate when the crowd gets really loud? And do you sense that discomfort in your partner while he's batting or while you're batting? What kind of conversations were you having with Nitish when it got like really loud in that afternoon session?
I mean, it's a huge blessing, isn't it, to be playing in front of over 80,000 today as well. But I think there are only positives about it. I don't see any negative or discomfort per se. I think it's a huge blessing to be out there. So many people coming out there supporting for us, cheering for us for every single run. I think it's a huge blessing, something to be really grateful for forever.
Final one for
वॉशी ब्रिस्बेन में पहले 2 दिन टीम इंडिया पीछे थी कि बारिश के चलते हम और बैटिंग के चलते टीम ने ड्रॉप किया। यहाँ पर भी पहले 2 दिन हम पीछे रहे, उसके बाद फिर से कम रहा। तो ये कितना हेल्प करेगा सीरीज का भी, जो इस मैच के 2 दिन बचे हुए हैं?
I mean, the kind of day that we had today was very important, considering the context of this particular game. And we coming into this game, we knew how important this test was going to be. Yes, I think a lot of things went well today. If we can, really keep the momentum going, I think I would definitely say momentum is on our side. If we can bowl really well tomorrow, things will get really interesting for us.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.